I really don't follow politics anymore, slightly, but I was watching the news every single day for like 4 years until uh, Biden was appointed, and the Democrats took everything. Um, you know, given the situation, I followed all the debates, all the Democratic debates. I know what they're doing. I know what they want to do. I know how the legacy media runs. And I already know what's happening. People have voted ignorantly for the destruction of their future, for the destruction of America. And it's possible that some of the people who have been elected were actually appointed, including the geriatric person who needs to be in a retirement home playing shuffleboard right now. But I guess you could say that about Trump too. But I think that Trump has a lot more energy, a lot more youthfulness. He could do. He was on the campaign tour huge. What did Biden do? A couple of them. Trump probably did more campaign in 3 days, the last 3 days of his campaigning than Biden did throughout his whole campaigning. What I'm saying is like rallies and stuff. My opinion is none of these people represent me. They're supposed to be voted in and appointed based off of our votes for them to represent us. Well, here's the thing: is I don't like any of them, but maybe a handful. Okay, and one of the Democrats is gone now. Okay, one of the Democrats, Tulsi Gabbard, isn't even in office no more. So there's none of the Democrats I like at all, and there's only like a very few Republicans I really even like. What does that tell me? That tells me that that system is outdated. Okay, with all the technology we have now, with the blockchain and things like that, the new technology that's coming on board, I think I think we should go towards. Listen, I would never even want to leave Earth, but I don't even have the opportunity. I won't ever have the opportunity in my life to move to Mars. But it's a very intriguing idea how Elon Musk says the government there is going to be a direct government, which means you have to vote on everything. And the laws aren't going to be huge. It's going to be simple. It's not going to be all this try to confuse us on purpose, where you have to have all these lawyers and all their assistants and all that. Nah, they're going to have it simple. And that's what I want. And you know what? We can do that here. Because our our republic, what it was supposed to be a republic, is not a land, it's an idea. Okay? I am in huge favor of a direct democracy. I want to vote myself, not vote somebody in who's gonna lie to me, who can possibly lie to me and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, and they don't do nothing." I want to have some kind of app or whatever, and I want to see the things I can vote on, whether it's going to be federally, county, state-wise, whatever. And if I don't vote, I don't vote. Okay, then that just means there's less votes on it. if if so what I'm saying is I want to vote on where my tax dollars where they go. How much of my taxes the government takes from me a year? I want to vote on where it goes. Do I want it to go on Social Security? No. I don't want my money to go on Social Security no more. Why? Well, guess what? Guess what? Because the chances are of me getting Social Security when I'm old is slim to none. So why would I want to keep paying in something for somebody else that, mind you, has lived and should have their finances already taken care of because they've lived in some of the most extremely explosive economic times ever. But they were irresponsible, so I have to take care of them. So I have to allocate my funds to them. No, no. Now, I'm sorry, I know this sounds savage and brutal, but people need to be responsible for what they do. And I can't take care of everybody. I'm sorry. Nobody's going to take care of me unless the robots come and do something. But if the robots come and take all of our jobs, which I'm hoping for, because obviously with my channel, I'm maybe I'm not the most creative person. Well, I don't have the most time in the world to be to produce the best stuff, and I don't have the best technology. I'm not in a recording studio. Anyway, I want the robots to take our jobs because I don't want to work these stupid jobs no more. I don't like it. They are worthless to me. I don't identify with what I do. That is not my identity. So, basically, I want to vote what laws go in with my direct vote, not voting for somebody who says they're gonna do what they're gonna do, or I do vote, but for somebody who I want them to go in there, but they will never have a chance to get in there, or if they lose, so it doesn't even matter. So my vote is worthless. You know, if I'm in a blue area, my vote is completely worthless for who I want to go in there. It's basically all these ignorant sheep that just keep voting the same stupid idiots in there, and they don't get the why are my taxes up so high? Why is there crimes everywhere? Well, because you keep voting the same idiots in there. That's why. Then what do you people do? Then you're like, oh, it sucks here, so I'm gonna go vote to another. I'm gonna go move to another state, and then vote blue there and screw their stuff up. Listen, I obviously I'm not some regular conservative Bible thumping person. Obviously. Financially, highly I am. Okay? I am pretty progressive. And mind you, I have no problem with Jesus. I love Jesus. I love the concept of the Bible. And I love all that. And I don't hate on people that love Jesus. Maybe people who exploit Jesus for their own personal gain and financial gain. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Or if you want to judge me and you do things yourself that's probably way worse than I can ever do and call me bad. Listen, direct democracy is the best bet. We don't live in the 1800s no more, like Elon Musk was saying, where it took forever to get votes or messages out there. We can get messages in an instant nowadays. There's no reason why we can't be doing democratic voting, direct voting nowadays. Direct democracy. There's no reason. If you don't want to participate in it, great. Don't do it. Don't participate. But I want to be able to pick and choose where I want my tax dollars to go. Do I want my tax dollars to go to identity politics in Saudi Arabia or whatever? No, I don't want my money going there. I want my money going on infrastructure, taking care of the police, taking care of our defense systems, whatever that is. I don't think we need old school defense systems. I think that's going to be out of date. We don't need soldiers and in tanks and all this type of crap anymore. I think we're going to have defense systems that we won't need all that because we'll have robots doing all that for us. And if you don't think so, look at how our military is with the robotic technology. You can shoot a nuclear bomb off into somewhere. Do you think that somebody's aiming with a crosshair sight at Russia from Washington D.C.? You're crazy. The technology gets better and better. And you can be afraid of it. Go ahead, be afraid of it. That's fine. Go ahead. I'm not. I'm not afraid of it. I'm accepting. I'm adapting. I've adapted to this society. I've adapted to um, the new norm. I've adapted to being by myself, not needing a woman, not needing anybody. I've adapted to it. Not needing to date anyone, not needing companionship. I've adapted. Um, but listen, that's what that we have the technology and it is getting better where we can do direct democracy. We don't need these idiots that nobody trusts anyway. And they're obviously controlled by other entities out here. But you know, I think a lot of people don't get the correct information. That's what I think. I think a lot of people just don't get the correct information. They listen to the legacy media who tells them lies, who edits things, who doesn't report on specific things. But if it was if it was somebody else, it would be all over the place. It'd be blowing up story because they're propaganda news, and the news and obviously the Democrats are in the same boat together. And then you got these elite tech companies that who have complete monopolies, which these politicians should be breaking up, but they're not. They're not doing their job. Why are they getting paid almost $200,000 a year? For what? For what? I wouldn't pay them a single dime. Why do they get to give themselves raises? How comes we don't have a say so? Are they their own bosses? I thought that we're the boss of them. I thought they're supposed to work for us. But no, it's the other way around, right? It's the other way around. It's like we're almost like a customer. And they're our owners. So this system that we have now has run its course. And now we need to go to more of a direct democracy.